think that the Israeli culture is um, sometimes lamely confrontational, which means that challenging authority at all cost almost, um, versus listening and then saying, that makes sense, that doesn't make sense, just by the fact that someone else or someone high in the hierarchy said something, it's not a reason to oppose it. And I think that in Israel, and I know that I'm a little bit extreme with my opinion, sometimes you want to be opposing for the sake of being opposing versus being more natural. And I think that in the American culture, what I picked is attentive listening to the pros and cons. It is a very informational discussion versus emotional discussion, and I appreciate that.
The U.S. is definitely a place given, foundations of free speech that you can, should you choose, you can speak up and everything from protesting and whatnot. You can speak up. How about you, Pia? You've spent your childhood in Turkey. Now you live in the United States. How is this different for you? And do you identify completely? What are the changes you've had to make, for example?
Yeah, in Turkey I would say there's a lot of complaint and gossip culture because there's so much like distance and hierarchy. I agree with like the power distance measure here. Um, but the family and kind of the, I don't know, schools I was raised up in wasn't really like that, so it didn't represent Turkey as a whole. Whoops. Yeah, actually, I would move more towards here. Like the school I
Right.
went to was a very small school where I knew all the teachers, and the college I went to is also very similar, and the company that I work at is also very similar. So I feel like I'm very used to a lower power distance